Alrighty, is it working? Oh, Jesus. I see chat going crazy. Oh, yeah, I need to turn on slow mode. Oh shit, it's already on from last time. Excellent. Okay, just gonna wait a few more seconds for everyone to get in. That's awake at this fine 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It only says 4 is watching, but I know that's a lie, because you fuckers in chat are going apeshit. Pardon my French. Is my mic working? Can you guys all just like in chat, like really loud, if my mic's working? One of you is like, "You're not funny live already." Fuck you, man. Alright, I'm seeing plenty of rees. I think that means we're good. So hello everyone. Welcome. It is I, the stick, the figure. I needed to like make a video at some point. So like, I feel like if I do this whole live streaming thing, I'll have a bunch of people breathing over my neck, and it'll actually like motivate me to do it, you know? So that's the purpose of this, really. I'm gonna do some doodles. I'm gonna have my Twitter open. Tweet me at Salmonella all of your salient questions, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. I don't know what salient means, but yeah. Alrighty. Let's get started. So, I have not started drawing for this particular feature yet. So we shall begin with the classic. Get this hello out of here. Shit, I need to find my folder of like misfit bits and pieces. Give me a hot second here. Ugh. Also expect a lot of dead air, because like I don't stream ever. I'm very unprofessional, just a warning. Okay. You guys can't see what I'm doing right now, it's a secret. Alright, we good. Alright, check this shit out. Bam. The man. The boy. Front and center. Alrighty. Here's what we're gonna do. Get rid of this limb. We don't need it. Instead, a friendly greeting. Hello, children. It is I. And then, I started doing this thing recently. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I certainly did. I started throwing little shadowy boys over everyone on the white background. Just for that subtle detailing, you know? It really is a subtle art, all of this. See, check that shit out. Alright, we good. That's the first one. Gonna go ahead and export this, and then I'm going to take a look at Twitter, because I'm sure it fucking exploded. Also, no, you're not allowed to know what the video is about, but if you like look closely, you'll probably figure it out somewhere. You guys are fucking insane with like finding text in images. HeyKids.png has been created. I should just start reusing the Hey Kids, honestly. I mean, I'm already halfway there. Okay. Let's take a look-see. 99 plus. Excellent. Okay. Also, my phone is down because Apple support is a pile of garbage. I'll tell that story after I read some questions. Do. Jesus Christ. Hey, it's my favorite question to answer. Robert Pascanu says, "How do you get ideas for videos?" You know, man has asked himself for his entire existence. One of the fundamental questions to the human condition is what precedes a thought. Now, I don't think I, as you know, a simple layman, am capable of answering that. Perhaps there's some philosophy professor out there that might be more suited to that question. The Muffin Man says, "How much spicy sauce is recommended to rub on my nuts?" It depends on the sauce. If you go on the Frank's Red Hot website, they usually recommend 5 to 10 milliliters, but it's all dependent, obviously. Uh, Sorry, I have to scroll through all the ones that are too cancer even for me. Give me a moment. Do do do. And try to make the questions like stimulating. Like just make it some stupid shit that's like not like a rehashed meme, but like something that makes you think, you know, like one of those hypothetical type things. Uh, did you actually legally change your name? This is Cool Kid 9000 at lol plane is hot. Did you actually legally change your name to Salmonella like you said on the official podcast? You're not allowed to lie on the internet, so obviously, jeez, dude. Uh, Kristen Zentua says, "Any chance to collab with Casually Explained? He's a good man. I've spoken with him myself. However, I don't know what a collab would be. No, none of us know. People always think a collab is a thing, and it's just like we're people who work better in like singular drawy formats, and so trying to like manage putting the two people in one video is just like more effort than it's worth, really. He's a good boy, though." Um, at Daily Struggle 9 says, "Oh, that's not. I didn't mean to read that one, but I'll read it anyway since I called out your name. Do you still drink Swiss Miss chocolate piss? Yeah, huh? It's from the video I made. I do. If I do drink hot chocolate, I usually like just get off my ass and make like the actual shit with like cocoa powder and what have you. I find it's a lot more fulfilling that way. But like normally I just drink coffee anyway. Um, at Mr. Mubs says, "What's your favorite Jolly Rancher flavor?" The only answer to that question for anybody, not just me, is watermelon. If you say something else, you should be fucking deported. Like, I thought that was established. Brian Froud at Lette Freak, blah, sit five numbers. He goes, you use a drawing tablet to do your Windows Paint stuff? First of all, this is GIMP, sir. Thank you. Second of all, no, I draw with a mouse. I tried learning a drawing tablet, and it was too hard. Like, I'm sure if I stayed with it for any amount of time, it would become easier than the mouse, but I'm just too lazy to. I've already grown so accustomed. Alright, that's enough of the, oh my god, 120 new ones. Jiminy fucking Christmas, dude. Alright, I'm gonna do another doodle, and then I will get back to that. Now hold on, I need to check my script. Uh, Alrighty, here's what's happening. You know that hand we raised earlier? Forget everything you knew about it. We're reverting back to a neutral pose. You're gonna see me undo the same, like, banal shit like 80 times just because that's just my method. Alright. So we're back in the neutral pose. Yeah. Actually, you know what? No, I lied. What's good for this part of the script, I'm gonna do like an explainy hand. Like, uh-huh. You see. Uh-huh. Wait. Yeah, that's too long. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, drawing number 2, down the hatch. Now time to answer 80 more questions. Sorry if I don't, like, see your tweet even. There's a lot here. I'm sure it'll die down in, like, 10 minutes. If you guys want to, like, if your question is really especially salient, you know, that word from earlier. Let me Google that real quick. Salient. Most noticeable or important. Okay, well, I mean, it was kind of close-ish. uh, Datum Mark 12 at 12 Datum says, "Are you a perfectionist?" I think those last two drawings speak for themselves. Narc at Narc says, "How did you lose your virginity?" To a female or a couch cushion, depending. Um, oh yeah, at Pop Tart Ninja X Majestic Gopher says, "Why is your mouse the loudest mouse that has ever existed?" Well, A, this is no modest mouse to begin with. It's pretty clicky. But second of all, I got my mic set up right on the right here, right next to my mouse pad, because I got no other place for it on my desk. Maybe I could move it, like, here, hold up. I don't know if the cord's long enough. Alrighty, I might be a bit quieter now, but not much. OBS says I'm still like max volume, so that's A-okay with me, man. I might be echoing more, but who cares? Izzy at... Alright, I'm gonna stop reading... Like, I feel the need to read the ats just because it gives people recognition, but when it's like a combination of just random characters, it just eats up so much of my time that I'm really conflicted. Izzy at Toin Hodaskber, if anyone wants to look that one up. He says, "What do you think about weed?" I think it's pretty cool. Don't do it, though. Very secret fucking speech. Very secret wow at very secret wow 2 says, "Why are you up at 9 a.m.? That is a very good question. Normally I am nocturnal. However, I am going on vacation soon, and that requires me to be on a normal sleep schedule." That's like the only reason. I was literally nocturnal for weeks on end, like waking up at around 10 p.m., going to bed at like 9 a.m. That's just the life you live when you're a tuber. That's what I call YouTubers. It's pretty tubular if you ask me. Do. Alrighty. I'm gonna read one more and then we're gonna stop procrastinating. Sorry, I'm scanning through a lot of random shit here. Like, do you watch gay porn and anime or no anime? I won't be answering either of those. At Minarchist for Don says, "Can you do a collaboration with Political Juice?" That's that fucker who, like, looks like me, right? Here, hold up. I remember when he was first starting out, people on my subreddit were like, this guy's copying your style. You need to sue him. And it's like, he can do whatever he wants. I don't care. He's got interesting stuff to say. And it looks like he's doing pretty okay for himself. He's at 60K right now. That's respectable. So I wish him the best of luck. However, as I said before, collabs with this type of shit doesn't really work. Like, it's just not a thing, unfortunately. Okay, I said that would be the last one, so I'm gonna hold myself to that. We're on to the third one. Oh man, I have to draw a whole desert island for this one. Jesus. Alright, y'all ready for this? Oh god, I have to get rid of that fucking stain on the floor. Ew. Ew. Nasty. Fucking stick figure scum flowing down the walls. They're coated in a mucous membrane so they can stick to things. That's why they call them stick figures. True facts. I should make a video of... No, never mind. I was gonna say I should make a video of stick figure anatomy for my other channel. But, like... that's fucking stupid. Also... Crikey. Yeah, probably going to be eating and or drinking at some point during the stream. So, if you don't like that, then turn it off. I'm gonna try to be far away from the mic so I'm not fucking chewing in it the whole time like the last one, but... you know, whatever happens, happens. Alrighty, we're getting that desert island thing. Right? They look like this. You got a nice sloping beach. Sorry, language. I remember I used to go to Greek school. Like, it was a school in America, but they had just taught us Greek for some reason. And whenever, like, my Greek teachers, like, they taught Greek language, right? And we'd always try to get them to say the word beach because their accent made it sound like the B word, and we'd all laugh. I peaked in elementary. That was the best time. I don't know how to draw, like, an island. Like, this looks dumb if it's just a cross section. Like, I would figure part of the island would come around, but then that also doesn't look right because I'm gonna have dudes, like, crawling up this way. So, you know what, I guess the cross section will have to do. Shit, man. Or maybe I can just... yeah, you know what, that works. Right? Gonna get that sick blue shade. The sky will be gray, as always, in my life. Gotta seal this shit up. Now, desert islands, if I'm not mistaken, are typically desert color. So let me figure out what color that is. Give me a second. I'm in an auxiliary window that you people can't see. There we is. Alrighty. And then we're gonna have two hapless souls clawing their way up the beaches like Omaha circa 1945. There's only two of them. You know, I'll just have them standing there. Oh jeez, that's too thick. Even for me. Alrighty, here's one individual's body, as always. And then I feel like that looks kind of weird, just standing on a slope. Should I make him crawling? I'm doing it. Ugh. Okay, that's just lewd. But Chris. What does crawling look like? Here, there we go. And then another arm like, eh. And what's the other arm doing? It'd be something like this, but then that just looks... You know what? That's fine. And he's gonna be saying... He's just gonna be eating... He's gonna be sucking on the dirt. That's how he's staying attached to the island during high tide, like a barnacle. Ugh! There's a man. Nah, psych. Shit! Alright. Now what? Alrighty. Yes, we have the boy. He is finding his destiny. I don't usually draw people from profile ever, so I guess I'll just give him 2 eyes. Looking this way. Ugh. He's letting his mouth dry out, he's letting the bugs pick out his taste buds. Alright, now I need some disgusting shriveled hair. Nah, psych, you just got here. In the scenario, whose nature I will not disclose. But, so he's just gonna have fucking whatever. There you go, he's got a sock on his head. Not here. He will be a nice classy male. And or a lesbian gym teacher. Right. A nice vibrant brown to show that he's still in good health in spite of his distress. Fill that pixel in. Alrighty. And then we need another character. And you know me. Always redrawing things I don't have to. Haha. Ha. Alright, get rid of this head. We're gonna have a nice salacious female. Or non-salacious. She could just be there. Either way. I don't like this bubble chinchilla. It makes it look like a fucking Bob's Burgers character. Just round. There we are. Alrighty. Slap some eyes on there. Yeah, that looks about right. Shit. Sorry, I'm breaking shit off of the screen that you guys can't see. And she's gonna have long, sand-filled, greasy hair. And it's gonna be dragging behind her, kind of, because she's crawling up, right? Epic details. Yeah, check that out. It looks stupid. It looks like she's a fucking Avatar character. She's like that one Jedi that nobody knows the name of. The green one with the things. Nah, here, ready? We're gonna have the hair be a singular entity. It's gonna flow behind. There we go. And she will be similarly distressed. She's saying, I need it just barely open. There we go. Good old yellow hair. Put some lines on it, because, you know, why not? Here, hold up. Let me fill in this little hole with yellow. That looks fucking stupid. That doesn't look right at all. Her arm's detached now. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, sure, whatever, that's good enough. Alright, this looks a little plain, so I'm gonna put in a little plane. Nah, I'm putting a little detail here. A few dots hither and thither to indicate sand. Artist pro tip. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. But if you put a bunch of dots, it looks like sand. Yeah. Yeet. Similarly, wavy lines. You better believe that's a water character. Guy. Is this easy mode? That looks like dog shit even by me standards. I'm just gonna leave it blue. What if I throw some more dots on? Yeah. Welcome to my stream where we do dots. And if you don't like it, you can take it up with the complaint department. Points to trash can across the room that you guys can't see. Alright. We're gonna throw a sun up there. There's usually one of those above desert islands, last I checked. Of course, I haven't seen the sun in weeks being a YouTuber. Shit! There we go. Get some of that blurry white. Throw some yellow in there for style points. Turn my opacity a little. This just looks like I dropped like mustard on the back of the drawing. Here, hold up. It's being stupid. It's not... Okay, there we go. It wasn't letting me change my colory-do. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Alright, let me check the script real quick because I need to know what I'm doing next. Oh shit, I accidentally opened Audacity. Oh no. Alright, we're good. Here, I don't want him looking at her. I want him just exasperated with the scenario in general. And I think he's on his own layer, right? Yeah, cool. There we go. That's one exasperated boy. Right there. Also, she needs skin. I nearly forgot. Excellent. Let me fix whatever this is. It's like... Yeah. What? Her outline is giving her sideburns. It's fucking gross. If I met a girl with sideburns, she'd probably be my best friend, but I wouldn't tell people. You know what? This is supposed to be yellow too. I think. Shit, is it? Drawing is hard. Can one of you guys do this for me? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's the outline of the island. Gross. Well, it's also the outline to her hair now. You'll live with it. Okay. This looks a little weird. It kind of looks like the sand is just floating on the water, and I need to know, like... Here, hold up. I'll grab me some blue and just go like this. Maybe that helps. It's beautiful. The water is not at an equal level any longer. Ain't nothing my ace in the hole eye warp can't fix. Check this shit out. You guys can't see what I'm doing right now, but you'll see the results. Bam. Ooh. That water level is flatter than my ex. Am I right? Am I right? Anyway. Alright, we good. Is there any more things I can throw on this just to make it more artful? Make some birds. Salmonella drawing lesson 36. Bird. I look like bird fly away, when really it is only M. Very easy and fun to do. Into the sun. Nah, I'm gonna throw a seagull up here just for shats and gaggles. And this one will be a real one. He's saying, my 401k is perfect. I am a financially responsible boy and can afford to take this flight. And there's this, you know, back. That wing looks disgusting. Looks like a fucking boomerang that came to life. He's swole AF. Now you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna leave it. He's not gonna be happy though. Like most background critters, I'm gonna have to make him brain dead. Also, this deliberate patterning is kind of making him look like a Pokemon, but hopefully it's fine. Shit! Ugh, my stomach just made a horrible noise. I hope you guys didn't hear. You probably did though. He's gonna have tiny eyes. You can't even see it when you're all the way zoomed out. You're gonna have to pause the video and zoom in. Just be like, no, make him a little bigger. Actually, wait, let me put the one eye like off his body. Like thus. Okay, wait, let me make them bigger. There we go. Right on. And now we're gonna take like a bluish gray, slap that in here. That's literally Wingull. I don't know why I thought of that color scheme, but that's literally Wingo, yeah. Wendigo from Pokemon. Make that gray. There's a gull. He's there. He's also drawn onto the background, so I can't move him. God, fucking whatever. Here, hold up. There we go. No, but you know what? I need to utilize my space effectively, right? So we're gonna throw him, like, in some of this white space here. We're gonna put him way in the background. And it's gonna show the passage of time, right? Because I'm gonna have these fuckers, like, climb up and stand, and then he's gonna move, right? It's like some advanced artistry. Shit, hold on, my OBS window's in the way of, like, my toolbox. Alright, we good. Get this fucker out of here. I feel like this water looks too plain. How do I normally draw water? I forget how I draw my videos every time I do a new one, because I always wait, like, however long. Let me open up another picture of mine that has water in it to see if I can gain any insight. I'm gonna go ahead and look at my my pirate one, because that probably had water, I'd imagine. Shit, son, where is that? Here it is. Okay, yeah, it's just blue. Exactly as I expected. I'm still going through images, but you know what? This is A-okay. I say Desert Island. Pretty okay. And this means I can check Twitter again for the first time in... Oh my god, it's already 9:44. Jesus. Alright, I'm definitely not gonna get to, like, nearly everybody's question, so apologies in advance. Fortunately, a lot of the questions are the nature of Geraldo Garcia's question, why is the sky? The real question is, we is the sea. Sir Constantine asks, are you okay? Like, are you psychologically stable? Last I checked, yeah. You'd be surprised what passes these days. At Scout Class says, why are your characters shittily drawn? That's how they were born. It's, you know, I'd respect them a little more. You know, they can't help the way they are. They're suffering as it is, and now you're insulting them. Nah, I mean, I could try harder, but then what? Trig, you know, some name. He goes, what will the episode you're currently drawing be about? That's a secret, unfortunately. You're gonna have to figure it out through context clues and such. But you're not allowed to know. Finally, a good question. Phoebe HS at Phoebear123 goes, Has it been long enough now to ask, if you could be any fruit, which one would you be? That's an excellent question. I would be a kiwi because I'm small, yet hairy, and enjoyed by, you know, a few people, I guess, and green on the inside. I really like whenever I look at a kiwi fruit, I always think like it's an egg for like the kiwi bird. Like I know that's obviously not true, but it just looks like it's gonna fucking rip itself open. Or just like not even, it's just gonna grow a beak one day and then start walking and then it's born. Hmm. Majestic Gopher says, I think I answered a question by you already, but it's a good question. Do you believe that everything happens in the future, that everything that happens in the future has already been decided, or that we truly have free will and the choices we make in life have any real bearing on the universe as a whole? Yeah, that's my answer. Nah, just kidding. Like, I mean, obviously everything's already predetermined, but at the same time, we don't know what that predetermination is. We still, from our own perspective, have the illusion of choice. And so, it's a pretty convincing illusion. So, convincing enough that I believe I have free will, at least. I don't know about you characters. Rainboy says, do you eat bananas with the skin or not? Of course I do. That's where all the nutrients are. I just bite into the side. Matter of fact, I don't even eat the flesh. I throw that shit out. Tyasel says, you sound less exciting IRL than in your videos. Is something bothering you? No, this is just like me. If you want, I could pitch up my voice every 5 or 6 syllables, so it sounds like what I'm saying is really interesting, even though it's fucking not. But I'd rather just like talk, if that's quite alright. Hmm. At Salmonella. Or wait, that's what the fuck? That's him tweeting at me. That's not his name. At Mustard Honey says, favorite video game? Um, I'd go either Pikmin 2 for the GameCube, a classic, very near and dear to my heart, or Civilization 5, one of those. Um, I answered that on my subreddit at some point. I'm pretty sure it's just because I like, bossing little things around in general. Can't wait to have kids. Hmm. Sorry, boys and girls, I'm still scrolling through. Oh, goodness. This is somebody with a bunch of, I believe, Hebrew as their title, whose last name is Fink, says, what is your stance in the Israeli-Palestine issue after you referenced it in your last video? Yeah, for those of you who didn't notice, in my last video, I had a little, like, thing, um, where, like, I was quoting the shit Norton was saying, but, like, it wasn't actual, like, text. It was just a bunch of random bullshit, and at the end I said, fuck Palestine, just, like, because the rest of it was, like, just, like, child talk, so I just wanted to throw something, like, offensive but not too offensive there at the end. And, it's really fortunate because I almost said fuck Israel. Like, I didn't know which side I wanted to just, like, play off as a joke. And my sponsor for that month happened to be Wix, which, I don't know if you guys know this, Wix is actually headquartered in Israel. So if I had gone the other way and they saw that, that wouldn't have been good. But we're fine. But, yeah, it's a very complex issue. I have no real opinion on it because I don't know enough, unfortunately. Doop-a-doop-doo. Hmm. Salmonella's Gay Clone, one of my favorite novelty accounts. He says, "What would be your dream job?" Um, I'd say YouTubing, but that would be a bunch of heartfelt fucking garbage, and I don't feel like being disgusting. So after YouTube, probably game design. I do have a bit of a secret passion for that. I do have a couple of Unity projects I'm working on right now that probably won't turn into anything like amazing because it's freaking hard, but we'll see. Hey, here's a nice, well thought out, intelligent question. Shooter Shij says, "What program are you using to create these beautiful renditions?" This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a lovely program called shit. Hold on. It's not called that. It's called GIMP. It's got a little dog, and he's saying, "Fucking draw me." And that's the picture. But yeah, it's like Photoshop, except it's free, and you can do almost as much as Photoshop, including opacity, and blurring effects, and distorts. All things you can't fucking do in Microsoft Paint. So stop saying it. Goodness. I'm gonna do one more, then we're going back to doodling. The Holy Lord at Edgy Doctor says, "Are you drinking Gamer Girl pee?" Very close, actually. This is Red Bull, in fact. Similar smell, same color, but ultimately not as satisfying. Oh, Jesus, more tweets. MKR says, "Why not update GIMP to 2.10? That's actually a good question. I didn't realize there were GIMP updates. I should look into that. Somebody photoshopped my face on a kiwi. Yeah, it's, a use of time. There are many, and that's one of them. Congrats. I know I said I'd only read one more, but these are all very salient. Cloud Master says, "How much clout do you have?" Hella. I thought that was obvious. Hmm. Leo Hu says, "Do you ever wonder if the world is just virtual reality and everything you do holds no real value?" Yeah. I was actually convinced for years that I was living in a coma because of a game I played called, look it up, it's called, it's an indie game, very, like, not too well known, called 7 Days. And, like, spoiler alert for those who might actually want to play it. Basically, at the end of it, like, it says some shit about, "You are actually in coma from trauma. This is your brain sending you a message. You need to wake up." But the part that freaked me out is that, like, my specific name appears in the game, like, a lot, both in text and, like, in textures and shit. And this isn't one of those data mining things where it, like, takes it from your computer. It's hard-coded into the game. Like, I watched other people play it, and it's still my name. So, that freaked me out for fucking years. Sorry, a lot to sift through here. Will Vogel says, why is the fruit in Fruit Loops spelled fruit? Like F-R-O-O-T? That's an important question, and one that I can answer. First of all, when you're designing the box, the two O's in fruit goes with the two O's in loops, and that just looks better. Second of all, Fruit Loops are shaped like O's, so if you put more O's, you know, you're a fucking graphic designer. Third of all, Fruit Loops don't contain fruit, F-R-U-I-T, but fortunately, F-R-O-O-T isn't a word, so they're not legally bound to put fruit in them if they use this other, like, alien word, fruit. See how that works? Jordan, at Jordan Numbers, says, did you do the Melee texture mods yourself? Yes, I did. If you go on my second channel for, like, the almost entirety of you that don't know what he's talking about, there's a video on my second channel where I show off an update to Super Smash Bros. Melee. Which, spoiler alert, yes, I did that all myself. I was supposed to be studying for, like, midterm exams, but instead I wasted, like, all my time just doing that. It was so bad for, like, a week. It took me a while. Alright, I read this question like 5 times over, and I still don't know what the fuck it means. Sean Walls at Katsuma Cool says, would you worship the bees, and would you want me to send you the beeligious texts of the Holy Buzz? Sure, man. I'll accept them into my heart, I guess. Kevin Ayub says, what is your favorite way of cooking eggs? Here's my favorite. I like starting out trying to make fried eggs, but then like accidentally breaking like every single one of the yolks, and then fucking up one of the flips, and just screaming, and then saying fuck it, now I'm making scrambled, and I just go crazy on the half-cooked eggs with my spatula while my wife and kids hide in the background. Catherine asks, what do you think about humans? Alright. You know, can't complain. I would never eat one, though. Anellen Calloway, oh shit. Anellen Calloway says, do you have any advice on life? Try being a YouTuber, that's my advice. It's pretty fucking great. Nah, just kidding. I don't know. Don't like, because most like generalized life advice kind of like fucking sucks. Like, for example, people are like, be yourself. You know, I'm right behind that as long as like yourself isn't A, like a huge floppy douche, or B, just like a raging autist. You know what I mean? Like, be yourself within limits, if that makes sense. Like, be yourself, but also don't like drop kick toddlers or like Naruto run through the halls in that order. Be the best version of yourself. There you go. That's a quotable. Throw that on a tombstone or a cocktail napkin. Beta Minus says, why do you sound so depressed when you're live streaming and so happy in your videos? This is just my voice, man. This is just what I sound like. Like, I don't know what to tell you. If you want, I could talk in this, you know, dialect, not even dialect. I can talk in this tonal voice where I, pitch up my voice every 5 or 6 syllables, and then that. But that's too much effort, so I'm just gonna be me. LD Schultz says, interested in what I have to say. 3 or 4 layered toilet paper. That's an excellent question. I don't see why anybody would say 3-layer when 4-layer is available. I don't see any benefits there beyond like saving a tree every year. Like not even saving a tree in your lifetime for that 1 layer of toilet paper you saved. So I'm gonna go with 4. John Johnson says, how big is your belly button? It kind of ranges. Like, you know how they say you're taller when you wake up than when you go to sleep? It's the same with my belly button. When I wake up, I'm rocking a $50, but by the time I'm going to bed, it's down to nickel. It's really strange. Son of Lethal says, what would win, plane versus train? It depends. Is there rain? And are we in Spain? Nah, I think a plane would win, because, like, it can fly and shit. Oof says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cool do you consider yourself? I'm gonna go with, oh yeah. Psych, there we go. That's the real answer. Would you... Lego King Neptune at Fleepo says, would you rather have would you rather have Cheeto dust constantly on your fingers or a permanent neck beard? Oof. I feel like with a neck beard I could at least wear a scarf, whereas Cheeto dust constantly on my fingers would just pollute everyone and everything around me. I'd go with a neck beard. Like, worst case scenario, as long as you're not like fat with like rolls to accentuate it, a neck beard isn't like it's pretty gross, but it's not like the worst thing. Unlike Cheeto dust all over your fingers constantly. But then again, that could kind of be a superpower, because like if I were starving in the woods and my fingers were just regenerating Cheeto dust, I could sustain off that potentially. You know, this is actually better of a question than I'm sure you meant it to be. I'm really rethinking this. I guess it would depend on how fast the Cheeto dust grew back, or if I just, like when you look back, it's there again. Nah, I'll go for the neck beard. I'm not planning to get lost in the woods anytime soon. Oh, here's a good one that I actually do have a story for. Omega Down Syndrome, great name, says, hey Salmonella, have you ever gotten a mosquito bite on your balls? I have not done that on account of I've never had them out in the open air well, that's a lie. I was gonna say I've never had them in the open air, like outside on a summer day. That's a lie, but like not enough to get a mosquito bite. However, I did one time have a fucking tick stuck to him, which was horrifying, because like I had to get it off somehow, because I didn't want it to fucking give me Lyme's disease in my balls, so they like turned into limes or some shit. That would be terrifying. So I had to take tweezers, as you do, and I literally thought I was gonna rip a fucking hole because of how hard it was like holding on. I was scared for my life. Thankfully it let go, but like things kind of flashed before my eyes that day. Google says, are you a lesboon? No, I'm a straight man. Rasm of the Abyss says, does Mike Wazowski blink or wink? Trick question. He thinks. Leo Who at Swagging Brother says, "Why are all your characters white?" That's because I'm actually a huge fucking whitewashing racist, and I believe all my characters should be white permanently. Either that, or it's just you can't see their eyes and features if their skin is darker, so it's more, it's better of a drawing tool to like just make it all white so that it highlights the face as efficiently as possible. Whichever answer it fits better on your, feminist blog. Ron Mizrazi says, "Add boobs to the girl." Radio, brother. We're doing it. I really should get onto this next drawing, though. I've done like fucking how many? 3 in an hour? Christ. Alright, we're gonna just they're gonna be crawling up to shore too, you see? They're reaching. They're thirsty and shriveled. Ugh. We need water. And they're gonna be her skin color, right? No, you know what? They're gonna have little, like... they're crawling up to shore, too. Ready? Help us. Please. And then each of these... She's got fucking udders that turn into hands. That's what these are. Okay, they're just like dick fingers. We're done here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I wish chicks had udders. Rather Beo Widow says, "Are you LGBTQ?" Okay, so I know I'm not L or G or B or T, but like, the Q stands for questioning. Or no, is Q queer or is Q questioning? I used to think it was questioning, but then somebody told me it was queer. Let me look this up. LGBTQ. What does the Q... Okay, it can be queer or questioning. Right? So, like, not of my sexuality, but I'm generally a very questioning person of, life and the nature of morality and reality. Queer not in the sexuality sense, but, like, just in the kind of weird sense. I can imagine an old sea captain seeing my long hair and fucking vaporwave shorts and he'd be, "Ah, that boy be queer," and stroking his massive fucking nose. Anyway, let's get back to doodling, shall we? Alrighty. Oh man, today's a great day for my voice cracks. I've gotten at least 8 in the stream so far. If you can highlight all 8 and put them in a compilation for me, I'll give you a smooch on the eyeball. Alright, so they're on shore, right? Their bodies, they must stop oh fuck. They will stand. They're gonna take it. Oh, they're gonna take a stand. Sorry, don't mind me. Just barfing in my fucking mouth for some reason. Not really, but almost. Okay, what size is this? Is this 5? Are you... Yeah, that's 5. Alright. So, my lady, she's gonna be stooped over. What if I just give her tiny feet? I had to eat all my limbs to survive. Nah, here. How the fuck... Alright, she's stooped over like that. She's got spina bifida. She didn't wear her scoliosis brace, so now she's stuck like that permanently. Unrelated to these island mishaps. There we go. That's a human. And her hair is all wet and wild. So it forms these like gross fucking raggedy rat locks. She's saying, oh. There we are. We need to make the locks rattier though, so I'm gonna put some of this stuff in. Show that they are all tangled and mangled and such. What if I just give her like a fucking elf nose? Will people notice? Better not risk it for the biscuit. Alright, so she's up here. And so will the man. I almost said the Jesus Christ. For those of you who don't know, that's man in French. I don't know why that like popped into my head, but I'm kind of scared now. I'm losing sight of English. Do. And he's gonna be not quite so horrified once he gets a bearing on his surroundings. So we're gonna go ahead and shut his trap. He's just gonna be kind of rotate that fucking face. Sorry, I'm using a lot of curse words. It's probably because I drank a Red Bull. And when you drink a Red Bull, you have to curse every 3 minutes, or wings actually burst out of your back and fly you off to Six Flags. Alrighty. Here's his arms. He's shrugging. He's like fucking Igor. Alright. Oh yeah, I need to make him facing the left. That's important for this. I won't say why, but it is. And also he's gonna have to be sloped with the eland, the island. He's gonna be looking that way. Same with the long-haired person. She's gonna be staring at the sun because that's all you can do for fun in this scenario. And the bird's gonna move a little. He's on his way. And yeah, oh, you know what? I should throw some shadows under him. That's what I was forgetting. Classic artist technique right here. Ready? And we're gonna make him kinda, so the sun produces bluish light, right? So the opposite of bluish is something. The opposite of blue is yellow. So we're gonna make a very dark yellow shadow. You know, hot artist tip number 80 million. Okay, too dark. Too light. Let me put the shadows on another layer so I'm not disgusting or destroying the background. There we go. Them's his shadows. Alright, we good. Let's see. Alright. No survival.png. See what I do? Another behind the scenes fun fact, right? When I save these pictures, I put the number it is, so this is number 4, underscore, and then like the first line of what I'm saying, like when it shows up, right? So I say something about like there's no survival. So I put that in the title, and then when I'm editing it, I'm like, oh, I put this where I say no survival. And it's real freaking convenient. Alrighty, back to Twatter. Let's see. I need to scroll back up real quick because I already read all these. Drake 1905 underscore Drake at says, "Is your name actually Salmonella? If it is, then that is unfortunate." Yeah. Elon Bug says, "What's your stance on the pressing issue of Ligma?" I don't know what that means. I guess I have to Google this now. Okay, well, the first example is a Know Your Meme article. That's the first thing that comes up on Google. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop whatever this is and move on to the next question. At GC Piano, here's a good type of question. He goes, which pasta shape best represents your personality? Well, one time I took that a BuzzFeed test that was like, this is a real thing I did in like a dark time in my life. That was like, what type of pasta are you? And I'm pretty sure I got lasagna, which I guess makes sense because like I'm very layered, you know, a lot of layers to me. I got a nice meaty center. Cats love me. There you go. Somebody just tweeted me a picture of a kid dressed up as a cow. I'm gonna drop that a hot like. Solely got oofed at unique name says, bunch of queers. You and me both, brother. Yeetboy at Yeetboy number says, if you had a girlfriend with udders and you spelled it Utters, would you drink her milk? Of course I would. Is that a question? If I had a dog with udders, I would totally milk it. Can we like make that? Lloyd Sullivan at Lloyd Gon' Kill Ya. He's got a real scary picture. He goes, who killed JFK? Believe it or not, dude, what actually happened, they figured it out, is he tried sneezing with his eyes open, and then his head just fucking exploded. He wasn't shot. That's just what happens when you try to sneeze and keep your eyes open. Sorry, I was cracking my back. I don't know if you guys could hear it. I hope so. I love disgusting people with the sound of my back cracking because I got really good at it. Matter of fact, I might have more crackles in there just to demonstrate. Ready? Okay, that was like 1.5. I'm gonna recharge and then knock out a fat one for you guys in like an hour. Trigva at 01 Trigvec. I feel like I'm doing a lot of the same people over and over, but I think that's just because like some people are better at questions. No offense to you other folk, but like It's just the ones that happen to catch my eye, you know. Like this one, for example. He goes, "Do you ever just get a strong urge to choke a goose to death, especially when you see them?" Actually, yeah. Partially because I got attacked by a goose in my youth. I was down at the Chesapeake Bay, and I saw what I thought was just like a rock, like sitting out there in the field. And then, like, when I got close, it like whipped its head around to look at me. And I was just a boy. I was just standing there like, what the fuck? And it fucking ran at me, like honking and a hollering. Ended up biting my hand. Not hard, it didn't break the skin, but still, it scared the shit out of me. So partially because of that, and partially just because they're very, like, chokeable animals. Like, look at their neck. They have, like, the longest, floppiest neck of any, like, animal. Like, giraffes are longer, but they're thick and rigid, so you can't really choke slam a giraffe unless you try real hard. A snake is all neck, so that doesn't count. But yeah. Despacito 76 says, "Did you ever play Fallout New Vegas? And if you did you kill Mr. House?" He says, "Sorry, I'm really bad at English, but that was a perfect sentence, so don't even worry about it, friendo." Yeah, I actually did. Like, I just did the renegade route in that where you just, like, you don't side with a faction and you just go fucking crazy, like, as yourself. And I did end up killing him, just because, like, I wanted to meet him, right? And I went in and he was really disgusting. I was like, ew, I don't want to look at you. Hmm. Blake says, "What is your opinion on the political climate of the letter E?" Finally, a question I can answer. You know, E tends to get a bad rap, but at the end of the day, it still is the most common letter used. So, listen to all the naysayers with a grain of salt, because you'd be surprised where we would be without E. B, on the other hand, that's a much more controversial term, and we'll talk about that another day. Hmm. An Asian named Puen tweeted me a picture of a fucking X drawn as this fat potato person. I think that's X's hair anyway. Y'all know Tentacion, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a retweet. Alright, I'm gonna do one more, then we're going back to doodling. Hmm. Puterka says, "If I only have one left eyebrow, does that mean I have a unibrow?" That's an interesting philosophical question. Like, I guess so, technically. Yeah. Like, I don't have anything to add to that. I think you're right there, though. Um, hmm. Isaac Rice at Foxy the Rusher says, "Just use a lighter for that, the tick story I was telling earlier about a tick on my sack." Yeah, but, like, have you ever been in that? It was, like, I don't think you understand, sir. It was attached to my fucking genitalia. I can't take a lighter to that, like, and expect to make it out alive. Uh, oh no, you guys could hear my jewel. That's so embarrassing. Alright, anyway. Oh, Jesus, 127 more. Alright, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't even worry about it. We're doing more drawings now, though. Okay, tabbed back in. Oh, this one's easy. They just look to the left. Okay. This man moves. This boy revolves. Ah, shit. He's over here hidden in the darkness now. I have to find him with my cursor. Oh, hello? There he is. And then she's gonna also turn. But her mouth shall be shut. Also, I'm getting hella like pixelation and artifacting and crap from how many times I've rotated these people, but it's fine. Alrighty, get rid of this mouth. She's just gonna be saying, Oh, you know what? She's just gonna default back because they're looking at something important, right? She's nonplussed. Or no, nonplussed means surprised. She's plussed. Actually, she's a little surprised, so she's like almost plussed. She's saying, and he's saying, ho. Alright, we good. That's gonna be titled, but then.png. Alrighty, back to 80 more questions. Memelord 2000 says, how old are you? I am currently 19 years of age. You know, old enough to drive, old enough to enlist in the military, not old enough to have fun on my own time, but, you know, it's an interesting time. Vegeta's butt at JJ the Mexican says, scared of spiders or any bugs? I think everyone is to an extent. You know what I fucking hate is house centipedes. Those things are like demons. Like, I know they're healthy for your home. They kill other bugs, but it's like like what's the point of that? That's like inviting the Crips in so you don't get a blood invasion. Like, I don't see the point in that. They're horrible. Their legs, and they move, and they're fast. I had a night where I found 3 of them in one night. I smashed the first one with a fucking textbook, and then the other 2 I killed with Windex, which is like horrible to watch because they start running, but then they just slow down and start writhing a little bit before they like flip over and just slowly decease. I feel kind of bad. I should be killing my house centipedes more humanely. But yeah, they're terrible creatures. John Smith says, do you think this cat has the E-vote? And he posted a picture of a cat. Now, I don't think this cat will vote for E, unfortunately. But that's because the word cat has no E. And as we all know, cats only really care about themselves. So, you know, if I knew this cat's name, perhaps if its name had an E, then it might be a different story. But just based on the information presented, I would say this cat is a dirty anti-Eist. Here's an actual good question about like the channel or whatever. Ali Fleming at ShoebobJoe59 says, "What made you change the style of your videos, like the dog breed video compared to the American Emperor video?" Nothing about like my art style was a conscious decision, believe me. It's just a matter of like evolving over time, like organically, and learning some little tricks to like make my easy to draw stupid nonsense like be a little bit easier on the eyes. That's all really. Catherine at Catherine C137 says, "If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?" Definitely mosquitoes. They already are like just that little ee is horrible. I hate it. But like if they could talk, they'd just be talking shit like, "Oh, I'm gonna steal your fucking blood. I'm gonna give you AIDS. I'm gonna give you malaria. There's nothing that you can do. If you have yellow fever, it makes you fucking vomit black. It's horrible. There's nothing you can do about it. I've got 10,000 brothers waiting. I got 80,000 kids to feed in your fucking bird bath." Somebody tweeted me a picture of Boss Baby with Despacito written under it. Gonna give that a like. Salty French fries at Salty Trash says, "Are you going to scream into the mic more? Your wish is my command." Here's a picture of Thanos photoshopped onto Crazy Frog. That's something. Doop doop doo. My mom tweeted at me asking if I had deliveries on the front step. Guess that's my sign to go check that, huh? I'll be back momentarily, people. Ready? This is your time to go up and get a beverage or a snack, or tell your wife and kids you love them, whatever you need to do. Alright. We're back. Alright, get this shit out of here. I'm winded just from walking up the stairs and dragging a package inside and then walking back down. Shows a lot about my physical state right now. Alrighty, we're gonna read 2 more of these, and then it's doodle time. The real Pornhub says, "Oh no." They say, "Why does your account on Pornhub say watches gay porn and seen 1204 hours of said gay porn?" That's That's a different Salmonella with the YouTube channel with a stick figure. That's not me. I assure you. Lil at A Boy Online says, if you can adapt any animal part, what would it be? For example, he would want to have retractable claws like a cat, he says. I'd really want, like, ostrich legs. Just, like, disgusting, hairy, skinny. I kind of already have ostrich legs, to be honest. But, like, more so. Just so I can run around the savannah at 35 miles per hour and, like, kick lions in the teeth. Oh, Izzy at Owen Hodashru, he says, what happened to your iPhone? Yeah, I'll tell that story. I mean, it's not really interesting, but it's been occupying my time for the past 3 days. Not even, like the past week. I'm going to start the next drawing, and I'm also going to tell that story. Alright, so we're going to have to move all this-ish. Alright. Move all this thusly. Alrighty. And we're gonna have to extend this here island. Move it down a little bit too. But wait. I want to keep the sun intact. So like we're gonna steal the sun and put it right here. Yeah. Alright. Okay. And move these Move these individuals over. I need to move the shadows. Shadows. Move the freaking shadow layer, Lillian. Oh my god. It's not opaque enough, so I can't move it. I hate you, GIMP. What if I use arrow keys? There we go. Haha. Alrighty. Yeah, so anyway, one day I just woke up and my iPhone was like reset. You know how when you do a major update, it's like, hello, we are watching you from the stars, and we're very happy that your iPhone has been updated. We're alerting you on a white background with black text. Nothing to be alarmed about. Please log in. I was like, alright. Tried logging in. I was locked out of my account for security reasons. I don't know why. Maybe somebody tried hacking me. I don't know. But anyway, the process to get back into the phone or my account, it's like, oh, it's okay. To prove the phone is yours, we're going to send you a text. And you're going to enter the code and fix it. But I can't get the fucking text because I can't get into my phone. I don't know like how they expect that to work. So then I had to do a different process where I use a different number, but then that takes like a month, and I'm going on vacation. I can't wait that long. So now I have to wipe my frickin' phone and get it up again. But even to do that, I need to send Apple support all this like proof of purchase garbage, like my wireless contract. It's like, you know, I'll hand it to them. They're secure, but God, is it a pain. Like, good lord. I still don't have access to it. I've been out of it for like a week. Haven't been able to use Snapchat. What's a man to do? I've had to resort to uploading all my dick pics to Imgur and sending girls links on Twitter. It just doesn't have the same effect. Alrighty. We must extend the island. Right? There we are. More ocean and such. More sky and such. Shit. Alrighty, it's coming along. Alright, time to make hella dots. Prepare your ears for this fucking ASMR clicking experience. See, I can't do it too fast because then I get ugly streaks like this one. Get this shit out of my face. Ugh. Shit. Alright, now we need the minuscule dots to add more texture. Alrighty, it's a fine island of sand and such. Also gonna get rid of this second sun because this takes place on Earth, unfortunately. And now we gotta stick a tree over here because that's what they're looking at. Now, how do you draw a tree, you may ask? Well, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out together. It's gotta be a banana tree Actually, no. Okay, so for context, it's gonna be a tree growing bananas. But, like, this isn't a realistic scenario going on here, so I don't really have to make it look like the real deal. I'll just make it this nice cylindrical palm boy, like thus. Check out that knot. Oh yeah. Oh. Alright. We got our palm fronds, as they're called. Or leaves, if you're not a douche. Shit, how do I do this? It's just like, looks like the tree has hair. That's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, you know, that's good enough. Maybe have another one sticking out this way. Or wait. Yeah, you know, that's fine. Maybe make it a wee bit larger, just for scale's sake. And I'll put it more in the foreground too, just so like the whole thing's in frame. Check that ish. Oh, but now I gotta fix this little boy up here. Beautiful. This kind of looks like a fallopian tube growing out of the ground. It's pretty nasty. Oh my gosh. Check this out. Ew. Ew. That's ovaries. Ew. Ew, it has egg cells in it. Ew. It's impregnating the earth. Ew. Ew. Ew, stop touching it. It's fucking gross. Imagine if you saw a meat tree. I would be scared to touch it. Like, even if I was starving, if I saw a tree made out of, like, pulsating meat, I'd rather starve than, like, risk it for the biscuit. Because, like, who knows what kind of, like, unholy abomination lies within. Alright, anyway. It's not actually made of meat. I tricked you all. It's merely a tree. Is that what that looks like? and like get a boy coming around in the back here. That's, you know, good enough, I guess. Maybe it'll look better once they're green. If not, I'll have to Google image palm tree just to like figure out what I'm doing with my life. Ew! 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 Stop. There we go. Ah! Life is so hard when you don't seal your borders properly. That's not a political statement. I'm talking about the drawing. Don't take that out of context. Jesus. You know, that's not a bad tree. I'll hand it to me. Let me give it some detailing, like, on these. To make it, like, more palmy. Right, they got these fronds going on. That's why they call them that. See, once you know, like, where the edges of the leaf are, it gives it more depth and such. And such. Okay. We're gonna make this a nice brown boy. Ah! There we are. I'm gonna saturate that a little more, because like when you look at palm trees, they're kind of like orangey almost, and like idyllic. Yeah, there you go. It's like made of plastic. That's what I want. You got your cone. Yeah, that's pretty nifty. I'm missing pixels here though. That's gonna make me fucking cry. Am I gonna have to? Why is that? Was I using like the brush tool? Oh no, it's when I scaled it. God, I hate that. I'm gonna have to fill all this in manually. Buckle in, kiddos. We got like 5 minutes of me doing this. Disgusting. Hate it. But I brought this upon myself. I could just redraw it, but whatever. I hope you all are entertained out there in Streamland. I hope this is a good use of your day. Watching me fill in the shitty borders I messed up. You know what? Whatever. I'll just fill in the really obvious parts, like where it's all white and like crazy. But like if it's not horrible, then whatever. We're almost done. Hang in there, everyone. I know you're waiting with bated breath. Doop-de-doo. Oh, now there's more of that shit up here. Oh! Alright. Oh, Jesus. It's disgusting. Remember that time President Trump tried to scale up America by 50% and then its borders became inexact and everyone had a heart attack? Alright, whatever. Why am I doing this? What am I doing with my life? I just pour black in here, will it fix it? Yeah, it does. I don't know why I didn't think to do that earlier. Oh, but now it's too black. Okay, here's the trade secret. We're gonna select all the parts that have too much blackness, right? Alright. And now we are going to erode the black areas, much like the CIA introducing crack to the inner cities in the 1980s. Shit, I meant dilate. Erodes the opposite direction. Dilate. Okay, well that was too much. So I guess we're just fucked. You know what? Okay. Let me just thicken this whatever. We'll deal with more background. I hate everything. I just wanted a tree. Christ. Yeah, I'll make you thicker too. I know you're really begging for it. So how you guys doing on this fine Thursday or Tuesday or Sunday, whatever it is? Alright, it's a tree. Congratulations. This is you guys. You're fucking shocked at my incredible drawing abilities. I will never compete with this master. You're fucking bleeding out of the eyes at the beauty. You're like, no, okay. Alright, we're gonna put some shading on this tree. You thought it couldn't get any better. Well, you're right, but we're gonna try. Select all these colorful bits, right? We're gonna throw some, now you guys know why it takes me so long to upload. You're seeing a bit of my creative process and how unnecessary it is. Alright, like we said, the blue light opposite is yellow light, so our shadows must be a nice, delicious dark yellow. Right? Throw that on the tree. Shit, I'm using the wrong brush. Turn up my opacity just a wink, just a whittle hair. Oh fuck. Okay, deselect this real quick. Right. We just need, there we go. Alright. Shaded trunk onto the rest of this ish. This boy over here is gonna be nice and, yeah. Whoa, actually wait, hold up. I'm shading shit I shouldn't. Alliteration. Just this whole undercarriage area we're gonna get hit nice and hard. Yeah, you know, good enough. Is that what a tree looks like? Do they have these things? Is this even a thing? Or does that just make it look more plastic? Whatever, I'm gonna shade it. Cool. Bet. Spice. Cash. Supple. Alright, and lastly, we must throw some nanners on there. But as you all know, I got nanners in droves. I got that shit stocked up and tucked away, so it will be no problem for me to just slap those right on. Bam! Instant nanners. Yeah, you know what? They're actually going to be this big. They're saved. It's one of them banana boat things that I hear people talking about. They're fucking outie. Nah. Alright, bring that back though. Bring it back. Shit. Okay, hold on. Bananas. I don't know why I drew these bananas so big, like, in my template. I guess it's helpful for, like, resolution's sake. But, like, they're larger than any of my character drawings, resolution-wise. Alrighty. There we go. Get another bunch on there. Heck, man, I'm feeling generous. Let's even throw on a third bunch. Oh man, Sam, you're wild. Somebody had one too many wine coolers and white wine spritzers down at the bingo hall. Do bingo halls serve alcohol? That'd be pretty lit if they did. I wanna be 80, just like rocking bingo, getting fucking trashed. Okay, the angle's kind of weird though. They're like defying gravity. Let me fix that. Bear with me, folks. It's a process. See, that one's fine. Like, I can see how that one works, but the others were a little wonky. Y'all remember Jamster? I hate Jamster. I only thought of that because they had this fucking disgusting elephant that sang called Wonky. It was like, you know those ringtone commercials you always used to see? I hate them. The worst shit. Alright. You know what, let's just stick this on like... I don't know, man. Bananas aren't meant to grow on palm trees anyway. So it's like... You know, let me just put this on the layer below, and then they'll figure it out. No, you know what? That looks gross. Let me at least rotate it weird. There you go. Yeah, you know, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I want to make these leaves a little more leafy, because they still don't... I just said the cursed name, I know, but I need to make them more leaf-like. There you go. There it is. That's fucking something. Sure, man. Well, it is what it is. Now that's what I call garbage. 37. With all your favorite hits. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. And every one of Sam's drawings. And that's it. Oh yeah, trees make shade, right? I never knew that. Shit. Wrong brush thing. There you go, sport. The sun's going that way, so it's gonna be like that, right? And then we're gonna have a little strip that's like darker for the actual, like, tree itself. Yeah, there you go. Ah, no, that looks like crap. It's... whatever. We're done. This is a drawing. That's gonna be called... what does the script say? This is gonna be called, oh my god. .png. We're about 5 seconds into this video, by the way. I don't know if you guys realize that. With these drawings. I've been here 2 hours, 50% reading Twitter. More like 80%, but like still. Hopefully now you have a little more appreciation for my upload time. I got these, fun story. Not at all. You all know White Castle. I've never been to a White Castle restaurant myself. However, I was in my local ShopRite Superstore, and I found a big box of frozen White Castle hamburgers, and I was like, cool. I took them home. Turns out they're fully formed hamburgers, like bun, cheese, patty, and all. And you just toss them in the microwave for 60 seconds, and you just have it. Absolutely, like, terrible for you, probably, and, like, disgusting on a corporeal level, but I freaking love them. Like, it just appeals to my sense of, like, nihilism or something. This one here is cold. I nuked it like 2 hours ago for breakfast, but they come in 2 packs, so I just have the second one sitting here. So yeah, I'm a man of class, as you can see. Let's go back to Twitter. No at name. This is his name, but then he has an at name, which is at I don't even know. He says, sorry, my mouth is full of delicious meaty garbage. He says, are you ever going to stream on Twitch? And if so, will you play video games or drawings? Nah, cause like, I already have people following me here, so like it's just kind of a pain in the ass to get people to follow me on another platform. And like, say what you will about YouTube streaming, but like it works. Like I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I might do some like gaming stuff, and if I do, I might just do it on my second channel so I don't bother like as many people with it. But yeah. Lindsay Dan says, how much do you personally connect with Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide? Kind of on a corporeal level, man. Like, he just kind of embodies, like, how I feel inside. Of course, he did, it's canon that in the Ned's Declassified universe, he did go on to become a shooter in their high school years. That's it's on the wiki, so I don't identify with him that much. But, you know. I'm not going to describe this pic, I'm just going to retweet it and let you guys see. Also, I hope my cheeseburger consumption noises aren't like immensely loud because I have the mic far away. I'm sure they still are. I'm sure it's still disgusting, but like, whatever. Sorry, just sifting through lots of images. Why are you guys tweeting my drawings at me? What is the point of that? This guy just goes, why did you start drawing a tree? Because I need a fucking tree for the video. What do you mean? It's relevant. They're looking at a tree. Sorry, didn't mean to get real aggro there, but I learned that word the other day. Or I knew that word for a while, but I just knew that like as meaning like in video games when like something turns towards you. I didn't know it was like short for aggressive. Dave says, when will you talk about the history of censoring hentai? I need this info for my chemistry class. Radio. Once upon a time, a Japanese man drew a wiener, and everybody said no, so he turned it into pixels. And, yeah, and now we're here. Somebody tried drawing loss of me, but they did it fucking wrong. So I'm not even gonna acknowledge it, except I did. What else we got here? Mizzy Skeeto at Mizzy Skeeto says, "Are you live streaming so that you can prove that you don't trace?" I'm pretty sure that's obvious. Like, I don't know what. I don't think anything looks like my things, like out there. So, you know. Spicy Boy asks, if you could, what would you do? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Sorry, a lot of stuff to sift through here. The second Duke of Wellington. I hope this is the actual second Duke of Wellington. I'm pretty sure it is, considering his Roblox profile picture. He goes, have you ever tasted your own cum? No? Not yet. But be patient. Perhaps one day. I'll do it for you, Duke of Wellington. I'll get back to you on that. Hmm. LGBT element of P at Ethan Fanning one says, a bird just sang an iPhone ringtone. What do I do? Fucking kill it, dude. It's learned the ways. It's evolving. It's like part iPhone now. If you don't kill it, it's gonna start like calling in the nukes and shit. Pretty soon you're gonna find birdseed ordered for your door. Ordered to your door, not for your door. And you're not gonna know why, and then the next second it's gonna be gone. Please don't ban me at Please Don't Ban Me 2 says, would you eat semen if it was 99% mayo? Dude, I would eat semen if it was like 40% mayo. Mayo's delicious. But no less, I'm not gay. The Queen of Neckbeard says, have you heard of Wawas? Of course I have. I'm from Delaware, right? Anybody on the East Coast, like, worships Wawa. It's like the king of convenience stores. Have you tried their hoagies? And do you think they're better than Subway? Yes on both counts. Subway makes me gag. That being said, I eat it way more than I should. Thomas Walsh asks, what is the music in your opening intro? Check the description. Sudin at Terraria Chief says, "Who's your favorite rapper?" I found a dude recently, and I forget his name, but he's like amazing. Um, he's a white man. Not that that matters. I forget his name though. Let me check my YouTube history real quick. Jesus, there's 1.9k people watching. That's like 1.9k more than should be. Shit, I can't remember his name. Well, that's not helpful at all. So, a close second, probably Eminem. Or, Coolio. Real old school, but, you know, it's something. Chris Master at Chris M2814 says, "Why don't you give a stick figure tattoos?" You know, you're right. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now and show you just how great that looks. Alright, he's gonna give him a nice arm tattoo here. Ready? It's gonna be one of them tribal tattoos. Oh yeah. Oh, what a great tattoo. I love it. Oh man, he's so sleek and slender. Oh, it suits him so well. Now, you know what? Let me give her a tramp stamp. Ready? Gonna give her a butterfly tramp stamp. Oh, but it's on her back. So I can't do that. Shit. I mean, I guess I could do a face tattoo in, like, all fairness. But, like, who has a face tattoo? If you have a face tattoo, you don't deserve to be in my videos unless you're also a rapper. Rip X. Okay. Shit, I have to refresh my Twitter because it freaked out. Don't know anymore says, "What's your stances about knees?" Well, I couldn't have a stance without knees, so I guess I really owe it to him. Nicholas Ayers says, "Face reveal at 1 mil." Man, y'all be lucky if you get like a toe reveal, honestly. No, if I ever do a face reveal, it's either gonna be like, okay, obviously I'm not gonna do any, not obviously, but I'm not gonna have any fanfare around it. Like, I just hate being like, "Oh guys, get ready, it's me body of me physical form. Better lube up your eyeballs and get a gander at this one." It's either just gonna be like, I'll just randomly upload a video of me like fucking around in real life, or like I'll just show up on some like other thing, like a podcast or something that happens to have video, and then I'll be there. Woo. But yeah, I just put a piece of gum in my mouth and then I realized I'm streaming. What am I doing with my life? I'm gonna save that for later. I'm not gonna. It's not chewed yet. Don't worry. Thickman at Mr. Thickman says, "Is Wow Wow Wubsy hentai ethical?" Now, I don't have any immediate qualms with that, because, you know, nobody's getting hurt. I would think it is increasing the overall happiness in the world, because the volume of people who would enjoy such a thing, while very few, is still going to be the main market for this, whereas, very few people are likely to stumble across that thing accidentally just based on the fact that, you know, it has such a small market that it's not going to be spread much. So it's either going to be people who legitimately enjoy that thing, very, very few, or people who just like to laugh at dumb shit like that, which is a larger demographic. So yeah, I'd say it's perfectly ethical. I'd say go right ahead and tweet it at me when you're done. Also tweet it at Keemstar and Tierzoo. Somebody did another loss edit of me this time, right? I'm still not going to acknowledge it. Doop doop doop. Do you guys remember like 2 weeks ago when I started retweeting like progressively shittier fan art of me just because I thought it was funny? I'm glad I did that, but now there's just like 80 million other people who are still tweeting that stuff at me, and I have to like sift through it. Like, please don't stop on the one hand, but on the other hand, I'm probably not going to retweet it. And that goes for like the purposely bad fan art, not fan art in general. I appreciate all of it very much. So don't worry. Grace goes, this okay, what she just said made me like almost throw up, and I don't know why. She goes, "You ever had mayo on toast? It's delicious." Like, I'm sure that is great. Like, I love club sandwiches, and they're like toasted bread with mayo, among other things. But it's just something about that sentence and like the concept of it rubs me the wrong way. Hmm. Glenn, no, I'll read that one next, but this is the one that made me giggle just now. Maxwell at Burrito Beans 22 says, "Will you ever stimulate another animal?" Humans are technically animals, but like other than that, I think my state doesn't let me stimulate animals, like legally, unfortunately. So, Glenn Rollins at G-Man Rollins says, "Could a squid and octopus mate?" They could. Like, their offspring wouldn't be like fertile or even like born. They wouldn't be viable at all, but they could still perform the action of mating. And you could film it, if you want. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, a lot of dabbing to scroll through. Dorito Bro says, "How do you skin a deer?" All right, see, I'm from, as you all know, I'm from, the countryside. I grew up in a nice rural home. So this is what me and Paul always used to do when we brought a deer home. All you gotta do, the deer's, hopefully dead, but if not, that's fine. You just gotta take a chain and attach it to their tail on one end, on the other end, the back of your truck. And then you take, super glue. You super glue their face to your house, right? And then you just put a cinder block on the accelerator pedal. The car flies off and all the skin comes off perfectly and cleanly. And you got a nice deer for eating. Then you can save the skin for like, whatever. Jesus. Alright. I think I'm gonna stop streaming and like after my next drawing probably because like I do want to get a lot of drawings done and I keep getting distracted by Twitter. Plus this is just kind of like more exhausting than I anticipated. Talking and thinking and what have you. Not much thinking I'm doing, but like the talking part. Alright, what do I say next? Let me check the script. Actually, wait, hold on. He needs to be smiling. I need to save over my shit. Hold up. What did I make invisible? Okay, this man needs to grin and be enthused. He's like, hey. Too much. Hey. Yeah. Saying yeah. Saying hey. 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 Okay. And same with the femoid. She's saying, ha. Now she's pleased. She's saying, ha. Yeah. Bananas. He's saying, yes. Tree. Lick it. Alright. Alright, and now he's gonna go off and pick. He's gonna pick a boy from the stalk. Oh, I gotta move the shitty, horrible, disgusting shadows. Oh, I moved a banana. Oh, life is so hard. Okay. These are the shadows. How do I move them? I'm using the arrow keys and it ain't working. Do it. There we go. Alright. And I don't feel like moving them individually, so you're standing here. Ah, Christ. Alright. Man, reach up. Shit! His arms aren't long enough. But that's fine. We're in cartoon land. They can be as long as I damn well please. They can wrap around the tree. Yes. I love the tree. But only for its sweet nanners. Alright. So he grabs them. And, fucking... Let me move this shadow. Because this ain't quite kosher. Oh, but I can't move it. Unless I'm using the horrible arrow keys. Because it's not opaque enough. Thanks a lot, Gimp. Okay, he's grabbing them. My voice cracked again. I'm just gonna upload after this, like, a compilation of all my voice cracks. No, it's gonna be my voice cracks, me sipping on, like, Red Bull, and then just going, ah, in the background. What is this called? It's called We're Saved.png. Excellent. Cool. Where's Twitter? Here it is. Oscar Makitavola says, what is the most disgusting thing you have ever seen on the internet? Oh my god. One time I saw a picture of somebody putting toothpaste on a hot dog. I think that's it. Like, I've seen fucking, like, you know, cartel beheadings, you know, midget shitting porn, everything else. But the worst of it was definitely toothpaste on a hot dog. Like, I still think about it to this day. Can you imagine? At Dinkledankus, he says, how do you feel about Bush's baked beans? Did you hear the dog, like, hung itself in prison? Yeah, it's a real thing. Like, he got so depressed because he couldn't get the Bush's recipe that he just decided to end it all. He got charged with grand larceny for, like, trying to steal it. And they threw him in the can, the clink. Not all dogs go to heaven, as they say. Just kidding, I'm sure he was a very good boy. I don't mean to slander his name. Oh my god, this is disgusting. I'm retweeting it. I'm not gonna say what it is, you guys have to look. Yo, Spicy Boy, can you quit tweeting ease at me? Not Kyle, at Kyle90876 says, would you rather live without peanut butter or jelly? Definitely jelly. Like, nobody... The only, like, thing that people use jelly for is peanut butter and jelly, or if you're a weirdo, maybe you'll put it on your toast now and then. Whereas peanut butter, far more versatile, right? It's also a great, like, you know, just bodily supplement. Like, I got into a phase where I'd eat an entire jar of peanut butter over the course of 2 days, like, over and over, just for, like, the calories and protein. I didn't keep up with it enough, so I'm still, like, a fucking IRL stick figure. But I should pick it back up again, I think. Nevin Fook says, drink ketchup, it's magically delicious. I don't have anything to add to that, I just wanted to relay that to you all. Face, at SirDeFace says, what is your demographic on YouTube? Mainly just males from the ages of like 12 to 16, probably. I don't know what, like, I'm not shooting for a demographic, but I imagine that's like what it is. At Nelly Swerve says, do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. And she says, why are you so wickedly good at math? I don't know where you got that from. I don't remember ever doing math in front of you people. Unless you're talking about, like, that one with, like, the Animal Planets. But that's not really, like, being good at math. That's just, like, knowing how to use numbers. Hey, somebody tweeted me fucking Wow Wow Wubsy getting fucked by Obama with the communist flag in the background. Uncensored. Thanks, Marina. Man, that was quick. Okay, the worst part of this one, somebody sent me a picture of Wubsy cockvoring a different character in the show. The worst part of this is that I've seen this JPEG before. Like, I've run into that exact image. This is filth. Y'all are going to hell. Will Vogel says, do the H3H3 podcasts. I'd love to, but, like, I don't think I'd make it, considering he had fucking Post Malone on. How am I supposed to compete with that? Ah, shit. Oh, Jesus. Here, I gotta mute my mic. I'm getting a... I don't know what this is. Hi, we good. Somebody was calling. Probably nothing important, but who knows. I'm supposed to get a call from like Apple support at some point soon. I hope that wasn't them and I just missed it. I told them 3 p.m. Should be fine. Not that that's important. Alright, we're gonna read one more, then we're gonna do one more drawing, and then we'll see. Where the fuck are you guys finding all this whoopsie porn? Just kidding, I know exactly where, but still, it's not. Nobody asked for this. I'm gonna ban all of you. This is like, I don't know. Especially you, fucking Hebrew man, sending me a hot dog with toothpaste on it again. Trying to find a good one to answer. I'm trying to avoid like the basic informational ones because those are like, I don't know. There's so many just like garbage images you guys are sending me. They're like, I have to sit here and process, but it just like comes off as me like not talking for no reason. This is one of this horrible fucking creature man made out of Cheetos flaming hot bags. House centipede, thanks. This is garbage. Fucking just screenshots of Pornhub. Like, I don't. I'm sorry, I love you all, but good lord. Okay. My god, I have scrolled, like, my finger is getting tired from how much I scrolled, and, like, I can't find a suitable question. I'll just read this one. I mean, this is fine. How long have you lived in Delaware for? Yeah, woo. I was born here, believe it or not. Born and raised, still here, for some reason. Probably should have left, but I'm kicking it, you know. Alrighty, anyway, back to the old grind. Alright, so the man taketh the nanners upon him thusly. We're gonna delete that one because it's like corrupted. I cut the top off of it and didn't use masking like an idiot, so we'll have to make a new one. Alright, he's gonna move over here because I gotta slap this shit out of his hands. Not the banana! I meant flip him! Ah! Where's the boy layer? Shit. There it is. Alright. I'm gonna crop this. What the f- Not image. I'm so bad. Alrighty. Layer. Flip what the fuck? Is this the wrong layer again? I'm gonna fucking squeal, dude. I'm gonna jump off like a high object, I guess. Okay, gotta crop the layer first so he doesn't go halfway across the frickin' earth. This should not be this difficult. Crop layer to selection, right. Flip the boy. He looks this way. His arms are natural. No implants. Hey Doc, can I get arm extensions? I wonder if that's a thing. If you're really good at slap boxing and scaring children. My two favorite activities. Alright, he totes the bananas thusly. Thusly. Okay. Bananas must be smaller. But okay, that's perfect. That is a-okay. Stop. Stop! Okay. He holds them in his hand. She's still looking at the tree. Salivating, presumably. Alright, move the shadow. And he's like, we're safe for the time being. Great. There's a drawing. Alright, let me look at freaking Twitter again. Also, I'm not checking my DMs. I'm only checking the ats. Because, you know, too much work. Just FYI. I just opened TeamSpeak accidentally. I was trying to click out of the window. Alrighty. Somebody's asked me to draw huge tits on her, but I already did that. You're late to the party, bro. Jake Britton says, did you enjoy being on the official podcast? Yes, I did. They are very good boys. I was hella nervous, though, because, like, Charlie is literally, like, why I got into YouTubing when I was a little tiny middle schooler. I started making Let's Plays because I saw his, and I was like, wow, I want to be like the funny man playing the quap, and I will do it. So, yeah, like, getting to meet him was, like, really surreal. So I ended up saying like for, like, every third word. Because of how nervous I was, I just like couldn't talk. It's pretty bad, but all in all, good experience. Somebody sent me some bagged milk.
We cut the tip.
Sorry.
And you pour.
I'm watching a demonstration of bagged milk. Okay. That's fascinating. You know, I should like just lower my standards on questions. I keep going past things that are perfectly acceptable, just looking for like the real ringers. But, you know, the second Duke of Wellington says, "Can I pee in your mouth, Dad, or do you want to pee in mine?" You know, you do you, man. I don't particularly enjoy that kind of thing, but you know, call me back in 5 years. Maybe I'll change my mind. Mama Jessie says, stance on coffee-flavored ice cream. Pro. I don't see how somebody could dislike it. Like, it's literally just coffee, but, like, delicious. No matter what. This dude goes, best of boys at Ambrosia4, he says, can you play an instrument? And if so, what's your favorite color? I play the computer. Like, I mess around in FL Studio a lot recently. Make music. I also, like, have a guitar, but I'm real shit at it. Like, no matter how much I practice. And my favorite color is eggplant. That means purple. For those, you know, vegetably illiterate folk out there. Hmm. That's Thanos, says Homer Simpson. I approve. Uh. Once again, many images to ignore here. Pardon me. Here's something I'd like to address. Isaac Rice at Foxy the Rusher says, if oil comes from dinosaurs and plastic is made of oil, then are plastic dinosaurs made from real dinosaurs? That's a good thought. I like where your head's at. However, most oil that you'll find like underground, most of it comes from algae and other like microscopic life that, you know, lived in the ocean. Very little of that biomass comes from like higher life creatures. So like if you were to make some plastic algae, then you'd be more right. But no such luck with the dinos. Somebody's boiling Harambe in milk. I like it. This dude says, rate my lunch, and he just sent me a picture of spaghetti with maple syrup and mayonnaise dumped into his toilet. Can you guys stop sending me JPEGs? No, don't, they're great, but like, I have no way of like responding to these on stream because I can't show them. Goodness gracious. I'm trying to find something to respond to here, I really am, but you guys are making it hard. Here's one. No Scoping Scrubs at No Scoping Scrubs says, what is your favorite flavor of Pop-Tart? Mine is s'mores. I'm right there with you, man. S'mores is top tier. God tier is like s'mores, and hot fudge sundae. Like S tier is like the double chocolate, the brown sugar cinnamon, and then normie tier is like everything else. Oscar Makita Vola says, what is your opinion on ducks with magic wands? I think we should keep a fucking eye on them, is what I think. Last time I knew ducks, they couldn't hold shit. How'd they figure out how to hold the wands in the first place? If they're holding them, that means they're capable of a lot more than I thought. And it's a magic wand. I'd keep at least an eye out, if not both. Not American says, if you found a piece of bacon on the ground, would you eat it? I mean, it depends. Like how old it is and whose ground. Like if we're talking straight dirt, then you know, no. But like if I just found it on the floor in my house, then maybe. No, just kidding. I'm not that much of a filth. Here's a good one. Jakey Boot says, your favorite off-brand food or drink? Question marks and exclamation points. Okay, so y'all know Goya, right? They're like that Mexican company that makes every Mexican food ever. I think Goya does this anyway, I'm not sure. But just look up El Dorado Golden Soda. It's like the cheapest shit imaginable. It's just like corn syrup, water, and like, you know, a tiny bit of flavoring, which, you know, same with all sodas. But like, it's super cheap to buy, and it tastes like bizarre. Like I can't even describe it. It's like doesn't taste like anything else, and it's really good. That or cola champagne, same brand, same type of thing. All right, I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. My what little energy I had to begin with is definitely dying down. So I may be back later tonight. Keep your eyes out, depending on if I feel like it or not. We'll see. But until next time, thank you all for watching today. See you later. Oh yeah, sorry to all the people I didn't get to answer. Perhaps next time, be persistent.